Welcome back to the Reality Guys. I'm your host, Brian, and today I'm joined by a friend of the show, Kyle Petty.
Hello, hello.
We're here to talk Anonymous, season 1, episode 10. This is refresh, revamp, and re-strategize. So before we get started, we had an interview with Bisma, and Kyle and Bill took care of that, and it was really good. And if you haven't watched it, definitely check it out. And Kyle, any thoughts on like what talking to her, like talking to anybody on the show? What'd you think?
I think she's fantastic. I mean, like just her personally, like very bright light. Like there's something about her spirit just like really just like shines through. I would love to talk to her again. But just even just the things that she said about Nina, which did not really surprise us, right?
Yeah, right.
Who is the least trustworthy person? Obviously Nina. And of course she was going to say that because it was, by Nina's hand that
Yeah,
she
right.
fell.
Exactly.
But
Exactly.
to the same point, I mean, Nina is so sneaky. I mean, because even in this episode, she had made mention of like, oh, well, Dylan's my ally, but you know what? If he's got to go, he's got ain't gonna stop nobody. And it's like,
Right.
oh, like,
Yeah.
So yeah, no, business cool people. And yeah,
Mhm.
definitely give that a watch.
Yeah, I was very bummed I couldn't make it, but
Yeah.
hopefully we can get her again because I want to ask her, do you enjoy playing the box game for the end? As a viewer, it stinks. But
Yes.
yeah,
Wait,
I'm
speaking
really
of the
about that.
box game, did you hear that that's how this game is
Yeah.
ending?
Oh, God, I got that
Oh,
written down. I got that
oh,
written down.
okay. Yeah,
I got.
I'm jumping.
I wanted to
So
bring it up.
excited to rag on it.
I know that's something that's going to bother us. So,
Yeah.
all right. So like we said, Bisma's eliminated. Oh is my camera just going crazy?
It was moving slow. I didn't know if it was just
Okay.
me
All
or
right. I think I'm back to. I'm gonna
yeah.
keep it in for the fun of it. But yeah, like we said, Bisma is eliminated. That's why we were able to interview her. And Nina was the anonymous that Kyle said. So that was the illusion that alluding to that she is sneaky. So
Mhm.
she sends Bisma home. I don't know if I love that strategy. I think I still would have. We were saying I would have sent home Dylan.
I
At least
don't know.
I think I would have.
Yes, and I get it because because he was being an irritant. That whole silent mode was a little bit too much. The only thing about eliminating Dylan at this point is that because that kind of behavior makes you a target for other people. So is that a waste of my power this time?
That's a
Like
good
if I
point.
maybe I should go get some because somebody will get Dylan later. I don't need to worry about that. Like
That's a good point.
I
That's
can,
good.
yeah. So
Yeah, I just think all just referring back to the interview. I think that says she's kind of said it best. Is like, how is that behavior? How does that just go completely swept under the rug? And then just, I
right,
totally
right.
get where she's coming from there. Like, I'd
No,
be
I get
annoyed.
it. It's what I expected to
Yeah,
happen. I did expect him to go, but
right.
uh, if you're looking at it from the way that I know Nina would be looking at it, because she's just everything with her strategy.
Yeah.
I don't even think I've ever seen her smile for more than like half
No,
second.
I don't think she has either. I
Mm-mm.
think like when Dylan was ignoring her, I think that was her favorite part of the show. She was like with herself.
Her favorite part of the
And
show.
she's like, all right, I'll talk to you later. Bye.
All right, bye. I don't really want to
But
talk no way.
we did not get a box game this week, but we did get a
Thank
challenge for
God.
money, which is good. I want to show you what I wrote down on my notes when we found out what the value is. I hope you can see
Mm.
it. You see that face right there?
Oh yes.
Yeah, it was
Not impressed.
not impressed with the money value. The
Mm-mm.
game also was not that. It was not like the problem with these challenges. They're not that fun to watch, and it's kind of the same
No,
thing. With box game.
no,
So I was watching this. This reminded me of. Did you ever play Mastermind as a kid?
no.
Do you know
Mm-mm.
what I'm talking about? It's a board game.
No.
It's like you have you put a you it's literally this game. You put like pieces in a row. They're just colored to like sit like you're playing Parcheesi. And
Mm-hmm.
then they have to guess. They have a certain amount of guesses, and like if you get one right, you tell them, "Oh, that's in the right column. You have one right." And then
Oh,
it's
I
just
would
like
hate
the
this.
same as this
Mm-mm.
game. I'll
This
pop.
is
I'm gonna pop
terrible.
a picture of what the game is.
Yeah. Mm-mm.
But there was a lot more choices. Like they had to get six in a row. I have pink thing, blue twirl, white U, black swirl, gold block, and then white something. I don't even remember what I wrote down, but just a bunch of different shapes and
Mm-hmm.
weird polygons or whatever we're going to call those things, just like things mashed together. And they have to guess a thing, guess the order. They get $10,000, which I thought was pretty crappy. I was expecting to be like, hey, here's $40,000 because we're getting paid at the end. I was like,
Right, because
that
we're
would
at the
be
end here, and like, we're not giving away any kind of money in the box game, so we got to give them away here.
right. And like, since we have nothing really good to say about the challenge, they get it right. I just wasn't really buying it. They got it right on the last try. I'm just like, give me a break. So they're up to
Yeah.
$59,340. But the one thing I did like about this is if you got certain ones right, you had to eliminate people from being safe. I thought that was the only kind of okay part of the challenge. So I think was it Christopher or Andy got the first three right. He did a good job. He got three in the right
Mhm.
position. He had to eliminate three people after that, and then eventually near the end, Nina got the last one, so she got it right, so she was safe. But I like that kind of thing where you can eliminate people. And like Marcel at one point was like, "Hey, I'm out because I stink at this challenge." When they got
Yes.
down to four, so but yeah, not fun. I did wasn't
No,
buying that they got it right on the
no,
last
I
one. They
wasn't.
got it
I
right on
wasn't buying
middle.
that either.
You did a little more.
No, it's because they needed to put more money in the pot to make this actually be worth
Oh,
something. What I do think is worth mentioning, though, is that this is another. I don't remember what the challenge was or how it worked, but this is like this. I think at least the second time that the group was fine with Nina being the one that's safe.
right. What's up with that?
She must be working her magic behind the
Yeah.
scenes. Like there's a lot of conversations that obviously we are not being privy to because like there's a lot of chats that are happening outside the anonymous chat that is leading to that.
Mhm.
I,
Yeah, it'd be nice to see some of this more social, like how she's building the relationship instead of seeing the box game for the third time. And like we spent a lot on
right.
this challenge. Like I didn't think it needed to be.
It didn't need to be this long. I
Yeah.
would rather see how Nina is maneuvering through this
Mhm.
game that is garnering trust with every single person. I think that's far more interesting than seeing blocks being moved all around. And
Right, because to me, I thought Andy technically was the one who got half of them right on the like his first go. Why are they not like, hey Andy, why don't you guess again?
yeah,
So it just surprises me. Yeah, like there's no backlash. Why is there no like somebody like standing up like I don't like this decision? There was not even a confession of someone be like, hey, I don't know how I feel about this. I don't think Nina should be safe again.
right. Everyone's just like down for it.
Yeah.
It's kind of interesting to me.
We did get a chat handle refresh, so no lead up on like them choosing what they wanted to do with the choosing of the handles, but I'm okay with that. It saved us some time because we had to
It
waste
did.
another 10 to 15 minutes of them going over the handles. That's half the episode on a challenge we didn't like, and then them talking about like, hey, I want to pick a frog or a ghost, like something,
Right,
like
right.
I did like some of the handles this time though. We had Andy as a banana, we had Victoria as a ghost, we had Lily as a rainbow, we had Nina I had written down as a tiger, and then it was a wolf.
It's both.
Dylan is sushi, Christopher is tea, and Marcel is the crown. So I was kind of hoping, man, if they like if they're gonna do another handle refresh, I was hoping this like the last one would be some of the old handles. You just couldn't be the same one again. Like
Oh,
that would have been a nice like little twist of messing with people's minds of, and they
right.
didn't
Like the
obviously didn't.
return of football.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that would have been fun.
Yeah.
Especially for the people that would have already been eliminated because you already knew that that couldn't be them. That'd just be fun to see it come back
Yeah,
up.
just like to see what
Um,
people would do. I think it would be kind of
mhm.
cool, but it is what it is. So, and then I have written down here, Nina says in a confessional, I think she didn't mean to say it, but the game comes down to the face-off on the final day, and that that really just soured me for the rest of watching this episode. It
Yeah.
sounds like it did for
Um,
you because you brought it up immediately.
No, at first I was like, wait, it's gonna come down to a face off. It's like, what's a face off? And then as I kept talking, I was like, no, not the boxes. It's like, no, like, are you kidding me? It actually feels appropriate for how much we've been slamming it. Like, that's
Oh,
now how the game is going to end. Like
um,
now, because I know that you're really upset about it, now I'm actually on board.
uh,
So yeah, bring back the boxes.
just it will. I mean, I hope it's not for the winner. Like, I guess maybe for safety that final week, if there's like three people left, I would be okay with that. I don't want it to be like I won the face off, I win the game. I don't. That would.
Oh gosh. Oh no. That would be completely unacceptable. I don't know what this is going to look like, but it can't be that.
Yeah,
Like, what was the point of doing all of this if it just came
it
down
just comes
to,
out to like pretty much lie a chance.
yeah. I mean, I guess,
It needs to come down to being. It needs to come down to the anonymous. Like you need to be. Like, I don't know. I just as long as it's not that, I will tolerate it. But if it is that, I'm out. I'm fully out, and I'm gonna
you're not
say it.
coming back for S2?
I mean, I'll be here for S2, but like I will not be nice about it. I mean, I'm trying to like be positive about the show because we're only one of the only people talking about it on the internet. But
Right.
I I'm not going to hold back in the interviews if that's the case. If we talk to more people, I'm not. I don't care what any of the people at the
Right.
network say. Like that.
All
That's
right.
bad. It's a bad idea to make. I don't like that. I
An
don't like it at all.
unfiltered Brian is on the way. Look out. Oh boy.
Yeah. All right. So we had some votes. Dylan, Andy the banana voted for him, so he had one vote. Lily got 3 votes. She initially voted for herself because she thought like, oh, this is gonna be such a smart move, and then
Mhm.
two bang 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 votes for her. So Lily voted for herself. We had Victoria the ghost voting for her, and we had I'm sorry, the wolf Nina voting for Lily as well.
Yep. Back to our old tricks.
Yeah, right. Yep. Doesn't matter what the thing.
Yeah, sure. I don't care what handle it is.
Well,
Lily,
wait,
Lily,
wasn't
Lily.
it? Was it? But Lily was the one really voting for Nina longer than Nina was voting for
That is
Lily.
true. Yes, yes.
It's gonna be awesome when they find that out.
I
That's
can't
the
wait.
I'm
Oh, I
waiting.
can't wait. I want to have them both on at the same time.
I will say we might get that actually next week. So
Yeah.
Christopher gets nominated by Marcel, who is the crown. Andy gets nominated by um Christopher the tea and Dylan
Mhm.
sushi. So 2 people that are up, like who's it going to be for elimination? It's going to be Dylan or Lily. So this is what I'm saying. This could be the potential, like, hey, we're going to find out that Lily was voting for Nina the entire time. Victoria and Christopher they're the ones that are, those are the two that can get anonymous, right? Victoria and Christopher.
Yeah, I think it is down to the two of them.
Because I think that helped Christopher because everyone was trying to be Christopher.
Mm-hmm.
And this is
Mm-hmm.
like he kind of snuck under the radar.
Yes.
And then I actually like that. I thought that was a funny strategy that was like, Andy's like, I'm just gonna be Christopher this week. And then a couple people's like, is Banana just being Christopher or is he Christopher or like, is he half Christopher? And I was like, Andy's doing a good job. Like, I mean, but people kind of thought it was Andy because obviously he's not going to be in the anonymous. I think one or two people voted for him, but Christopher,
Yeah, the thing is, Andy was pushing that a little too hard in some of those conversations.
yeah,
Like, just kept saying, like, "Oh, I think Christopher's banana. I think Christopher's banana. You don't think
yeah.
he's banana, banana, banana?" And it's like, stop it! People are gonna start thinking that like you're trying. Stop saying banana. It's like you're gonna start making people think that you're trying to throw them off, and it's like you're overdoing it. Just be
Yeah,
cool. Just be
I agree. Yeah.
cool. Yeah.
But I mean, I think that if it is Lily, which I kind of feel like it might be just for because if Dylan going home is not really going to be like groundbreaking, I think Lily would be fun for Nina to find out those things. I think that would be good for the viewers,
Oh,
in my
oh my
opinion.
gosh, that'd
I
be
think
so
is
good.
that where you're leaning?
I don't want her to go, but yes, I do agree that that would be very fun. I want to see them have that moment there. Um, would be fun. What if they were in the final? I wish we knew more about how that final would work.
Same,
Like to really know. Yeah, because
same.
like it could be interesting if they both stayed in towards the end. Um, but
That's one thing. Maybe if you guys were all, if we had like if you had the maybe 12 minutes, but the interview cut off at 10 minutes, you could be like, hey, what's the deal with the final?
yeah, how does it end? How does this game end?
So
I'm dying to know.
because I think Victoria voted for Lily, which makes me think that she would vote for Lily, I think. And then Christopher, I mean, I kind of feel like he is Victor. I think Victoria's playing a way better game. Christopher, I think it's gonna be Lily. That's what I think.
I agree with that too. Like
That's it.
unless it is Victoria and she's gonna lean into the girls thing, then it could be Dylan. I just don't know how committed she is to that.
Right.
Yeah.
We'll see. We will find out. Time moved up to 10 p.m. It was 10 p.m.
Yes.
last night or 2 nights ago. This is Wednesday when we're recording this. But next week it's going to be 10 p.m. again. So I guess good for the people staying up late.
Yeah. Well, now there's a shot that I can actually watch it live and I don't have to
Oh,
wait
there you
until
go.
the
You'd be
morning.
the
Yeah.
sole
10
live
o'clock
tweeter.
is yep. Yeah. 10 o'clock is doable. 11 is definitely pushing it.
Yeah, for an hour show. Yeah, oh, man,
Yeah.
11 was brutal. That's a brutal
Yeah.
time. So, yeah, so we will be back for episodes. So there's 2 more episodes, right? They
Yes.
confirmed that when you're doing the interview.
Yeah. There's
Okay.
2 more.
There are 12 total episodes. We have 11, and then we have 12. Yeah, so maybe next week's. I would love if they sneak a double elimination on us next week, something like that, because we still have a decent amount of players.
Right. Even after this elimination, we go down to what is it, 6 or 7? I think 6.
6, but I mean,
That's kind of a lot.
3, 4, 5, 3. Yeah, it will be down to 6.
Yeah.
And I
That's a
think
lot of people if there are only 2 more episodes left.
I agree. I completely agree.
Like I could see going into the final maybe with 4. So maybe
I think
like a
4
double would be fun.
Yeah, I would like that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we will be back for that. Make sure to check out We Did Love's Blind. Week 2, the video before this one. We also have Golden Bachelor. We have Survivor 47. Next up's the video on that. So we have a ton of stuff. And House of Villains premieres tonight as well. So very excited for that. It's there's a 2-day premiere. So we have one tonight on Wednesday and then one on Thursday. Not sure if this video is coming out Thursday or tonight, but 2 episodes back to back. I don't think it's going to be the case going forward, but I'm excited for that show. I'm excited.
I didn't finish season 1, unfortunately. Yeah, yeah.
Some good love and hip hop representation. So that's what really is bringing me in. I'm very excited about.
Well, Wes is on season 2, right? We
Wes
like
is on the
Wes.
season.
And Mr.
Safari.
Spectacular is on it.
Yeah, there's a lot of good people. I'm very looking.
Yeah.
Safari and New York are my most anticipated reaction, like them interacting. I'm very excited for that.
I'm disappointed that New York is back though. Um, I'm very
It is a
tired of
cop
her.
out, but for the moments of like crazy like the views, I'm all aboard. I'm
I
all aboard.
know she just everything that she does is so contrived. Like she's just trying to come up with that clippable moment, and like there's just nothing genuine behind it. Not that there's a whole lot of like what.
I like it. I
Oh,
like
it's
it.
just too much. It's too
No,
much. I'm
I
like,
get
can
it.
you just
I
go
get it
sit
from a
down
game stand.
somewhere?
I get it
Ugh.
from a gameplay stance. I understand that, but for my eyes and my laughter, I want to see it.
Okay.
So we'll be back next week, and Kyle will also be on Love Is Blind next week as well. So
Yes, we
thanks
shall.
for watching. We will talk to you in the next video. See you.